What's up, family? A great word for you today coming from Psalm 127, verse 3, which tells us, "Behold, children are a heritage from the Lord. The fruit of the womb is a reward." Now, I love this verse because those who are humans navigating life, right, which can be difficult, and are also parents, understand how difficult it can be to always see from this perspective. As life sends its challenges and we are going through the process of training our children up in the way they should go, it's easy for us to allow the stress of life to make it feel like training them up is more of a burden rather than a blessing, right? We get tired. Sometimes they don't listen. They think they know everything. And what happens is it requires a lot of intentionality in those moments to walk in the spirit and not to move based on our emotions. I believe many times we might struggle to see and move from this perspective because we are simply not tapped in with the Lord enough, right? So that we can have the peace, the patience, the gentleness, the discipline, the love, and the self control that is truly needed to raise our children up. I believe that is key to everything, right? Our relationship with the Lord must be established. We must be filled up with Him so that we can give from the overflow. So we can give others what He has called us to give the way He has called us to give it, right? And it's the same with our children. This verse reminds us that children are a heritage from our Father. This means that they are His possessions that He has given us as a reward to inherit. Our children belong to our Heavenly Father, and yet He is blessing us with the opportunity to raise them up and fill our homes. They are a reward, family, not a burden or a penalty, but truly a blessing in our lives. I want to encourage and challenge you today to always see from this lens. I encourage you to be intentional. See the blessing, right? Learn how the Lord has called us to raise them up and pay attention to your interactions with them, right? There is truly so much our relationship with our children can teach us about our relationship with our Heavenly Father. There's so much that our interactions with them can teach us about ourselves, right? And where we truly are in our walk. Through our intentionality, family, we can also begin to see who God is calling them to be. And that's a beautiful, beautiful process. Family, lastly, I encourage you through the hard times. I know it can get tough, right? I know some of you are battling, and some of you are battling by yourself to ensure that your children are raised properly. Keep going, right? Reside in the Lord as your rock and pillar. Trust in His strength, His wisdom, His knowledge, His understanding, and His word that tells us what will happen when we train up a child in the way they should go. Lock arms with your community and let's enjoy these beautiful rewards from the Lord and the time He allows us to have with them. I love you guys. Shalom. Peace.